All 5 O's are made from drilling, and all pros are made from mental strength. And right now I'm going to share with you what pros are thinking to help them win high pressure matches again and again and again. And the best part about it is all 5 of these tips are coming directly from the GOAT himself, Ben Johns. By the way, the sponsor of this video is Titan. This is the ball machine that I use. I absolutely love it. It's the greatest ball machine of all time, has the greatest technology built into it, fastest motors, fastest ability to change from going super fast speed to super slow. It can hit you balls in every single direction, and the best part about it is that you just have to put it in one location, right at the center of the baseline, and it stays there throughout your entire training session. So I absolutely love that. It's extremely convenient. If you want to pick up one of these, you can get it for $100 off through my link. I'll link it right here as well as in the description. Let's continue with the video. Number 1 is a positive mind attracts positive outcomes. Focus on solutions, not problems. So I have a question for you. What do you think Ben Johns' career win percentage is? Before I answer that question, I want to break down this quote a little bit further. This quote to me means that I need to be a positive person out on the court and also in life. Because like how it says, a positive mind attracts positive outcomes, and I don't need to just do that for my partner, though it will absolutely help my partner if I am positive, but I also need to do it for myself. Because as I am positive, I'm going to exude that light and I'm going to play my very best pickleball. So what's the answer to the question? Ben Johns' career win percentage. It's actually 89%. If you think about how insane that is, winning 89% of your matches that you've ever played at the highest level, absolutely nuts. So he's absolutely killing it, and that's because he has such a strong mind. Number 2 is to find your best mental state. Now, what mental state is best for everyone? Is it to be super calm out on the court, or is it to be super excited and show a lot of energy and emotion? What if I told you it was actually a dead tie? What it really comes down to is what works best for you. Someone can be out there like Julian Arnold, show lots of emotion, get mad at themselves, and play better as a result. Whereas someone like Ben Johns, who we've been talking about, or J.W. Johnson, they play a whole lot better if they stay in a state of calm. Okay, they don't show that emotion, they don't show that energy. Instead, they keep their cool throughout the entire match. So you have to figure out what works best for you. For me personally, I've found that if I can remain in a state of calmness, I play my best pickleball. But for you, it could be smacking your leg and shouting after every single point that helps you to play your best pickleball. So one isn't better than the other, just figure out what works best for you. Number 3, reframe your mindset. An interesting story, an interviewer at the Olympics a couple Olympics ago was asking all of these Olympic athletes the same exact question. Are you nervous? And after they would ask them this question, he got the same exact answer from every single person that he interviewed. Want to know what that answer was? They said, no, I'm not nervous, I'm excited. They took what the interviewer said, that nervousness, and they flushed it back out with excitement. If we think about the two emotions of nervousness and excitement, they're actually the same exact thing. When we're nervous, we get sweaty palms, we feel apprehensive and anxious about what's about to happen, we get butterflies in our stomach, a lot like before we play a tournament, right? But also when we're excited, we get sweaty palms, we get anxious, apprehensive what's about to happen, and we get butterflies in our stomach. So they're actually the same emotion, but if we reframe that nervousness for excitement, we're gonna play a whole lot better. Because when you're nervous, you're gonna get tight. When you're excited, you're gonna stay loose and play your best pickleball. Number 5, reset after each point and find a sense of calm in between each point. There I was, game 3 in the 5.5 gold medal championship match. I just barely missed a super easy routine shot directly into the net, and now we're down 2-8. Either we make a historic comeback and win the gold medal, or our opponents score a couple more points and win the match. So after I hit that shot into the net, the first thing that I did was I hit my leg. Okay, that is a physical reset. You need both a physical and a mental reset. The physical reset tells my brain to move on from what just happened. Helps me to just live in the moment and focus on the task at hand. Then I have a mental reset directly after that physical reset. It's a positive affirmation that helps me go into the next point thinking positively. Some examples of a positive mental reset would be something like, all right, here we go, or we got this, or next one. This helps reframe your thinking so that you're going into the next point thinking completely positively and you're not dwelling on what has just happened, whether good or bad in the previous point. There are also tons of examples of a physical reset. As I said, I like to smack my leg. I don't smack it super hard, but I smack it just hard enough to where it's like, move on from what just happened. So that helps me to move on. You could blow on your fingers, you could bounce the ball on your paddle, you could bounce it on the ground, you could go tap the back fence. You can make up your own ritual, as so many pros have. And so those two things combined will help you to stay in the moment, focus on the task at hand, and stay loose as you're playing. And the reason that that works is because your brain can only think about one thing at a time. So if you smack your leg and think of that positive affirmation, you can only think about those two things. Then you're not dwelling on the previous point and thinking, oh man, I'm so bad, everybody's watching, they just saw me hit that in the net. And then your mind just spirals into an abyss of tension and being tight and missing shots. So a huge shout out to Ben Johns for these awesome mental tips. I know that as you apply them, you will become a better pickleball player automatically. If you want to learn what equipment you need for your next tournament, watch this video right here. I think you're going to love it. I'll see you on the next one.